Welcome back to this Seeds of Success segment on the Rural Radio Network. The Nebraska Corn Board has been partnering with several organizations for 35 years to give students an internship experience. This year, Nate Makinson is out in Washington, D.C. with the National Corn Growers Association, learning what it takes to support corn farmers on the national level.
I'm Nate Makinson. I'm a rising senior at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I was born and raised in Lincoln, actually. I'm an economics pre-law major, so I have one semester left of college, and then I graduated, so looking forward to that. But yeah, I've got connected through agriculture. I saw this opportunity at the Nebraska Corn Board, and I have a political science minor as well, so I've been always interested in policy, government, but also like my economic side about the economy, agricultural, all like the kind of pieces together. So I saw this internship and I was like, this would be the absolute perfect opportunity for me to learn, grow my skills and meet connections. My parents own a wheat farm, and then my grandparents own a corn farm. So I've always had a little agricultural kind of in my background. That's always helping and having that connection to agriculture as well.
So what are some of your favorite projects, or what are you looking forward to as you round out your time this summer?
I'm very looking forward to Corn Congress. So all the growers and staff coming in, I'm excited to meet them, hear their stories, and just get to go alongside them in this journey in DC, where a lot of them may have not been to DC before, or only come out once in a while, where I've just been fortunate to be here for a little while to help kind of go through the little journey and also advocate alongside them for what issues growers are facing. It's very impactful to see these are issues that we are facing as growers. It's really very cool to see them advocate on their behalf and their fellow growers' behalf. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. I would say my favorite project. So I like to write. So it's a very small project. It was only about half a day, a little bit more. But Nancy, our head of trade at NCGA, so we needed an endorsement letter for the chief ag negotiator that we would send to Trump, because he's the one who appoints the chief ag negotiator for trade. With all the tariff stuff going on, this position is very important to be filled, and it hasn't been filled yet. So Nancy had me write the first draft. Obviously, she edited it a little bit, but it was super fun writing a first draft that we would send all the different ag industry organizations for them to sign off that we endorse this X candidate for this position to the Trump administration. So it was really cool that I played a role in a letter that is endorsing someone who the current administration is considering for the chief ag negotiator. So obviously, to make sure the letter is really well written. And so I had a lot of fun, okay, what words to use, what ways. You don't want to sound too persuasive, etc. I kind of be very straight to the point. So that was challenging, but that's a project I really enjoyed.
And then how are you using those strengths in what you're doing in your internship in DC?
Yeah, so definitely the communication part. My kind of role as an intern here is definitely you need high communication. You need consistent communication where you're consistently right now I'm working on unaffiliated visits for growers who are about to come to DC. So I've sent and been in contact hundreds of congressional offices of Senate and reps, and working with their staffers on setting up meetings and just kind of communicating when they can meet and what they want the growers want to discuss. And with all of that, all the different emails and communicate, you need to have strong communication. That's a strength I've been fortunate to develop and kind of sharpen. But just that is very important here in my internship, where especially for something like that, or setting up all these different moving pieces, you need to be clear, consistent, and have clear communication. So everything kind of flows smoothly.
As we round out our time, what is a piece of advice that you would give to an upcoming intern, either looking at opportunities through the Nebraska Corn Board or in Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, I would say definitely just be very go-getting. There's some times where people, I think I kind of realize especially in this internship, but just other internships I have, other works I have, be very go-get, these are the wrong words, but essentially if you don't have any work, assigned, you get assigned a project in the morning, you finish up the project. oh, you're done. Well, no, you're not done. Like, this is your internship. Go out, go learn, go ask around. Like, do you need help with anything? Is there anything I like to work? I'm very interested in the economic side. And the very cool thing like about NCGA here, like they realize that and they want me to help learn through that way. So they like, oh, I'm working on X, Y, Z data project. Yeah, I'd love some help. Or could you do this? Like, it's kind of like I wouldn't have initially been assigned these tasks, but since I was like kind of forward and approaching the get, like I would love to help out in any way possible. Where I feel like that's a skill that a lot of people could still develop. I'm still developing myself, but that a lot of people, they wait for things to come, wait for projects, wait for stuff to do, be forward, and it's very respected.
Again, that was Nate Makinson sharing his experiences with his internship out in Washington, D.C. I'm Jaylee Pope, and you're listening to the Rural Radio Network.